The distress signal reached Earth on a Tuesday. Ambassador Cathara of the Velixian Republic had never expected to broadcast such a message. Her people were proud, ancient, and had survived 3 millennia without asking for help from anyone. But the Scourge had changed everything. Honored species of the Galactic Council. Her transmission began. Her normally melodious voice cracked with desperation. The Velixian Republic formally requests emergency supplies. Our agricultural worlds have fallen to the Scourge. Our people are starving. We require basic foodstuffs, medical supplies, and temporary shelter materials for refugee populations. We cannot offer immediate compensation, but we pledge our future cooperation and gratitude. The message propagated across the known galaxy within hours. Most species responded with sympathy and small care packages. The Zenthari sent protein bars, the Akkadian Collective offered water purification tablets, and the Hegemony provided basic medical kits. Standard galactic charity. Enough to ease conscience, not enough to solve problems. Then the humans heard about it. Captain Sarah Chen of the UES Determination was 3 parsecs out from Earth when the Council's bulletin reached her ship. She read Cathara's plea twice, then called an immediate conference with her crew. "Ma'am," said Commander Torres, her first officer, "we're already carrying humanitarian supplies for the Kepler colony. We could spare maybe 10% without compromising our mission." Sarah shook her head. 10% won't cut it. "Lieutenant Park, patch me through to Earth Command. Priority Alpha." Within the hour, Admiral Richardson's weathered face filled the view screen. "Captain Chen, I assume this is about the Velixian situation?" "Yes, sir." "With respect, what are we doing about it?" The Admiral's expression grew grim. "Officially? We're sending a standard relief package through the Council. Unofficially?" He leaned forward. "How fast can your fleet get to Velixian space?" Sarah blinked. "Fleet, sir? Check your tactical display, Captain." Sarah's eyes widened as the hologram updated. 17 ships were converging on her position. Not just cargo vessels, but agricultural ships, hospital ships, construction vessels, and yes, 3 full battle groups. "Sir, this is excessive." Admiral Richardson smiled grimly. "Captain, the Velixians saved Admiral Martinez's daughter during the Proxima incident 15 years ago. They opened their borders to refugees when the Hegemony was purging dissidents. And when our colony ships were getting picked off by raiders, they provided escort services for free." His voice hardened. "Humans don't forget debts, Captain. Or friends." The human flotilla that emerged from hyperspace near Velixi Prime 3 days later defied all expectations. Ambassador Cathara, gaunt from weeks of rationing her own meals to feed refugee children, stared at the tactical display with disbelief. 17 ships, she whispered to her aide. "They sent 17 ships." The lead vessel Determination hailed them immediately. "Ambassador Cathara, this is Captain Sarah Chen of the Human Federation Relief Fleet. Permission to begin humanitarian operations?" Yes, of course, but Captain, we only requested basic supplies." "Ma'am, with respect, humans don't do basic." The first ship to make orbital approach was the Harvest Moon, an agricultural vessel the size of a small city. Instead of dropping prepackaged rations, it began deploying atmospheric processors and seed-bombing barren continents with fast-growing Terran crops modified for Velixian soil. Within hours, green shoots were emerging across entire continents. The Nightingale and Red Cross established fully equipped field hospitals that put most planetary medical facilities to shame. Human doctors worked around the clock, not just treating injuries, but teaching Velixian medics advanced techniques that would benefit them long after the crisis passed. Construction ships didn't just provide temporary shelters. They built permanent housing complexes, complete with power grids and water systems. The refugees found themselves in better accommodations than many had enjoyed before the war. But it was the battle group that truly shocked the galaxy. "Captain Chen," Ambassador Cathara's voice was tight with concern. "Your warships, the Scourge forces aren't even in this system." Sarah's image smiled grimly on the view screen. "They will be. Our intelligence indicates they're planning a second wave to finish what they started." "Don't worry, Ambassador. They won't get the chance." 3 days later, when the Scourge fleet emerged from hyperspace expecting to find a broken, defenseless world, they instead found the entire human Third Fleet waiting for them. The battle was swift and decisive. The Scourge had never faced human military doctrine before, They were used to species that fought defensively, trying to minimize losses. Humans fought like cornered animals protecting their young, even when the young belonged to another species. When the smoke cleared, Cathara found herself standing in the ruins of what had once been the Scourge command ship, now serving as a monument in the rebuilt capital city's central square. Beside her, Captain Chen surveyed the bustling metropolis that had grown from refugee camps. "Your people will recover completely within the year," Sarah said. "The agricultural systems are already producing surplus crops. Your manufacturing is back online. Your military has been upgraded with compatible human technologies." Cathara's eyes shimmered with unshed tears. "We asked for supplies, Captain. Just enough to survive." Sarah turned to face her, and Cathara saw something in the human's eyes that she was beginning to understand was quintessentially human. A fierce, protective love that extended beyond species boundaries. "Ambassador, when humans care about someone, we don't just help them survive. We help them thrive." Sarah gestured at the thriving city around them. "You're not just our allies now. You're family. And humans take care of family." As the sun set over New Velixi, casting golden light over fields of hybrid Terran Velixian crops, Ambassador Cathara finally understood why every species in the galaxy had the same saying about humans. They don't do anything by halves, especially kindness. The message she sent to the Galactic Council that evening was brief. The human species has been granted permanent most favored partner status with the Velixian Republic. Any action taken against humanity will be considered an act of war against us as well. Across the galaxy, other species began to reconsider their own relationships with the strange, excessive, wonderful humans who turned supply runs into liberation campaigns and treated strangers like family. After all, everyone wanted that kind of friend in their corner.